change up. You know, we're doing these like slow songs. Usually we play a lot of up-tempo songs, you know, high steppers and stuff. But I was like, let's do singer-songwriter thing. Let me be serious. You're gonna take my serious songs today. I had to figure out which ones. So, anyways, to be quite honest, you know, we say with the band from Knoxville County, we say we're dedicated to smugglers, outlaws, and pirates. And I never said the pirates at the beginning because I hadn't been a pirate yet when I started the band, but I've been an outlaw my whole life. I didn't have a social security number until I was 18, and you know, I mean, smuggled so many hundreds of pounds of weed in my life. That was just my life for a long time, like over a decade. So, but before the music and everything. So anyway, when the COVID hit, you know, probably anybody who was gigging, we lost all our gigs. And that was my only source of income. I've been just like a poor artist for 4 years. And I was like, oh shit, nobody wants to buy weed anymore. This is really bad. And so my buddy called up from Alibrio and he said, hey, you want to come out and write Millionaire's Lawns? And I said, no. And he said, well, think about it. You know, the junkies I usually hire can't come out this year because nobody wants them out here. They're afraid to get sick. So, but you could come out because, you know, everybody knows you're stand-up. So I thought about it for a day, and I decided that after 20 years of living hard scrabble and doing whatever I could to survive with money, I would go back to working for a living. And I did. And so anyways, I was 2 weeks out there raking lawns before he got me out on his boat. And then I worked as a lobsterman for the first time. I'd never been a sternman before, and I got to do that for a season from April to February. And so 4 years ago in May, we were pulling traps one morning. It was just me and the captain out there, and I've been working for about a month and a half. And we were in what's called the West Bay, which is in between Lincolnville and Alibrio. And I wrote this song one morning. It's a song that's about those families out there that are fishing families. There's men and women. Most of them are real tough. They've had to be to hold on to what they call their bottom, and that's the ocean floor that they fish. And so, anyways, that's what this is about. So this is a little bit different than the other song I sang. We're 2/3 of a crate isn't really that bad. After 3 hours out, it was all that we had. Spring fishing is poor, and the boat rates are low. Those are the days that you still gotta go. With your daughter at home, asleep with your wife. Tell me what else are you gonna do with your life? Well, they're talking about cattle and becoming a farmer. Luck that I grew up on my dad's Alice Chalmers. I don't wanna grow weeds out on the sea. I just wanna catch bugs. Now on you let me be. So get out and you let me be. So get out of my way, I got something to say. And this has been building for me, yeah. 'Cause I'm the last of my kind. And if you don't mind, I plan to be fishing till I'm 69.
Okay, so last year was a pretty particularly trying year for me. Very stressful and sad. My father died, and so I was like, I need to get out of that. Just kind of make light of everything and just be silly. So I decided to write a song about things that annoy me. Because my father was pissed about everything, so it's an homage to him, I suppose. This is a low-key inspired by Modern Lovers a little bit. So, yeah, see how it goes. I open up my door. Graffiti made of pink lipstick. It's hot, hot pink. Like a tender! I'm standing in this crowd. Dear God, why? Why? Why does everyone smoke spirits? The blue ones too. I just want a cigarette! Where am I? I think I lost my phone. Maybe it's broken. I drank that whole bottle. Why do you keep texting me? Please just leave me alone. You're so annoying. So annoying! You're so annoying. Please shut up. I'm a very serious artist.
Third-degree felony to annoy somebody twice.
Pardon?
Third-degree felony to annoy somebody twice.
Oh. Thank you for that trivia.
That was fantastic. I had this sneaking suspicion when you started talking about your year that maybe you're about to say that you're also a member of the Dead Dads Club. So I felt that. And as a member myself, I came with my own Dead Dad inspired song to regale you with this afternoon. Yeah, when I was asked to do this, I really don't like playing by myself. Like, I really don't like it. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy you guys are here. I'm kind of happy to be here. I feel uncomfortable. I like being with my band. That's my comfort zone. I feel like I have no skin up here, and it's okay. But anyway, I'm going to tell a little story about just the song. And pretty much, this is a song I usually I sit down, I get inspired by something, and I bust out a song. This one has been kind of haunting me. It took me years to write this, and yeah, it was. I started around 6 years ago, maybe. I had this idea for this song, and this is so unusual, but I kept trying different melodies for the chorus, different melodies for the verses, different lyrics, this or that. I couldn't make it work, but I knew something was going to come of it. And so I just kind of always had it on the back burner, busted out once in a while when I was inspired or sad. And dad died about a year and a half ago, and finally finished that song. It's a song about my dad, and it's a song about my dad, and you know, he's a very complex character. Good, mostly bad, but he's all right. Anyway, it took him dying for me to be able to figure out this song was like it is about finality, about him, his inability to change or grow, or you know, get clean and sober. But he basically when he died, it was kind of sudden, kind of weird health, a lot of mystery. I didn't know what happened. Figured it all out once I went down there, but to Tennessee. So I went back to Memphis, went to the funeral. It was a whirlwind. It was terrible. And then grabbed his. Not he didn't have a lot of stuff. They burned his house down after he died. He had nothing. But his prized possession was his guitar. And at this point, I haven't been playing guitar very much. I'm pretty much been focused on playing banjo in my old band. Anyway, I grabbed his guitar, and I get home and I write the song. Then like 2 days later, and so I needed this guitar. I needed to like know what the song was actually about to download into my brain. And then I'm gonna play that song right now. And hopefully my throat doesn't close up and I don't cry. But either way, I think we'll be all right. Anyway, it's called Wind. The Wind. And it's not that sad. So.
But I wish you did anyway, and I forgive your sin.
of the program. I just want to say quickly, I'll make this brief, but I've had to do these songwriter rounds a lot, especially when I was in Boston. And I just want to say the amount of guts it takes to do this, especially if you're somebody who fronts a band or is used to playing with other people, or maybe hasn't done this in a while, or you can feel the anxiety just by being up here. It's very thick up here. So just thank you for being kind, and thank you, and listening to people's really personal shit is really intense. So thank you guys. All right, now we're gonna sing other people's personal shit. Thank God. So the cover I'm choosing, I got really obsessed with this artist right around the time of the pandemic hit. It was like 2021. And this artist is called Dijon, and he put out one full-length record. I don't know what he's doing afterwards, but the whole thing is to me, is such a masterpiece. And this song is called The Dress, and I'm going to try to play it for you right now. Do you still take a long time to get ready? 'Cause I used to make too much out of that kind of stuff. When you turn your head around, it kills. 'Cause the dress looks nice on you still, and it always will. I wait a long time just to see you. I'm happy to be catching up, but we don't have to patch things up. Just turn the lights down, the thrill, 'cause the dress looks nice on you still, and it always will. We should go out and dance like we used to dance. We should go out and hold hands, lovers hold hands, and I can't tell you who's gonna lay. Maybe that's the question, and the answer I don't have. Do you still take a long time to get ready to? 'Cause I don't remember, and my head gets heavy like I used to do. When you turn the lights down, it kills. 'Cause the dress looks nice on you still, and it always will. I hated myself for some time, for the things that I said, the things that I put in your head. Just turn the lights down, the thread. 'Cause the dress looks nice on you still, and it always will. So we should go out and dance like we used to dance. We should go out and hold hands, lovers hold hands, and I can't tell you who's gonna lay. Maybe that's the question, and the answer I don't have. We should go out and dance like we used to dance. We should go out and hold hands, lovers hold hands, and I can't tell you who's gonna last. But maybe that's the question, and the answer I don't have. Maybe that's the question, and the answer I don't have. Maybe that's the question, and the answer I don't have. Thank you.
All right. Last song. Yeah, thank you, Gina. That is it's real. It's real. It's really happening. It's been a while since I played up on stage, solo or with a band. I definitely feel way more comfortable behind a bunch of people being a bass player, but and being ignored. But this song that I also wanted to say that I think it's really amazing how diverse everybody up here is. I don't think any of us sound alike, which I think is absolutely amazing. Really good spread of solo stuff. This song is called Gulf Shores, and it's by an artist called Will Oldham, or Palace Music, or Palace Brothers. Pretty sure he's got a bunch of Bonnie Prince Billy. This one in particular is called Gulf Shores. Try this again with the looper. Set this right. I'm used to having like a condenser mic, so I don't have to get right up on it. This one's a long one too, so if I fuck it up, it's like, it messes me up at, like halfway through the song. I can get the sand out of my shoes. Being in Florida has done a number on my blues. Just the way the women walk round here. Well, it's plain to see the way the sand and sea have done a number on me. And the sky is threatening, black and gray, and the sun's a festering red. And her head is claiming her stance. She has yet risen from bed. So breakfast again, delayed, postponed, I won't be fed. The surf has swallowed him up, he's a memory now. The water's warmer than it has been in weeks. Grandma lives just down the road, she's making supper for me tonight. She's been nice to me since 73, when her son lost his life. And now his ghost is a rising host above the briny blur. I would assume some maid would swoon and his soul would capture her. But he was still a fine kid, what with all that he did, he's a fan of mine. I wasn't planning to spend so long in town, but the break in the weather has got her partner down. She won't get out, she shotgun seems she sold to the sea. It's a dirty old trek that I have yet to lick, and she has yet to beat. You can see it in her eyes, she was born unwise, she was born for me. When she mourns too long, I'll know that something is wrong, and I'll be You can see it in his shoes. He was born to lose. He was born for me.
So as I said, I always had music in my life since I was a little guy, but I didn't really perform it out much. I spent a little bit over a decade just singing a cappella around campfires. I wouldn't do it if, there might be 5 people around a fire, but if there was somebody there I didn't like, I wouldn't sing. And it really took something for me to get to a point where I was able to get up and sing professionally, but I wanted to do it. And anyway, so when this idea of doing a cover, I remember I was like, what, you gotta do a cover? Oh, shoot. And I was thinking back on the songs I used to sing when I was, like when I was singing around first campfires, and that was like David Rovick's, like St. Patrick Battalion, and Outfit by Jason Isbell, and Poncho and Lefty by Towns, and I thought about that, and singing with the band. I've done Doctor to Call by Roy Davis, and Lowdown hundreds of times by the Mallets, and then I thought about Papa Dave, and I was like, oh, maybe I should do Hard Lead. I love him, and I love that song, and then I realized that I should probably do one of my dad's songs. And there's a song of his that he wrote about. My dad lives out in Albuquerque now. He's been out there since '99. But he wrote this about the homeless folks along what's called Central Avenue, and particularly the section east of the University of New Mexico campus out there. And it's one that always gets me. And I've never performed it before, but I decided if I wanted to show respects, I'd do my dad's song. So this is on YouTube. You can find it. Peter Neal's. It's called Brotherhood of Loneliness. And I think one of the reasons I sing songs for people is because I'm trying to remind us that our community is what we make of it, and we can choose to isolate ourselves for our own personal health and safety and sanity to try to make it through, or we can remember that at the end of the day, we're all neighbors, even if maybe the person you're talking to doesn't really have a home. If they're there in your community, they're your neighbor, and I think that we'd all be a lot better off if we remembered that and acted that way. So this song sometimes reminds me to think that way. Thanks, Mike. I appreciate you doing this. Mike Cole on guitar. We fought our nation's battle, never as surprise. Now our country holds him with hands as cold as ice. A homeless, drifting veteran, shaking where he sits. That yellow ribbon on your car don't comfort him a bit. And out here on East Central, dawn breaks gray and cold. The combat veteran once so pale, well now he's growing old. Does anyone recall his name? Does anybody care? Huddled in a doorway with snow blown in his hair. You see them near the campus, their sunken eyes so sad, like they're trying to remember some hopeful thought they've had. City moves around them, but they don't pay no mind. desert winds blow cold. A concrete wall won't hold much warmth for these broken souls. 100 miles from Zuni and 2 from Navajo. Want some mama's pride and joy, some daddy's boy. When the sun's across the river now, the darkness coming soon, and they'll try and catch the last one of a dying afternoon. And maybe they'll be lucky and score a bite to eat before they hunker down to spend another night out on the street. But out here on East Central, there's nothing much to see as the ladies of the night parade their tragic destiny. And out here on East Central, nothing much is said as the brotherhood alone